What? Selena, why are you here? And why are you listening in on our conversation? I came to scout out the competition. Competition? Yeah, I second that. What competition? Oh, she just burned you, Hoshi. Oh my gosh, my voice is going. You shouldn't just take that sitting down. I think it could be good competition. ... question mark, Hoshi, adorable face? Well, that's not what I meant. Really though, I thought you said you were going to eat outside. Is something going on? We're officially fighting for Shoji's affections. No, you're not. Don't tell her that. What? Affections? I don't understand. It's nothing. Selena just really likes to be competitive. She asked me to eat lunch with her today, but I was going to eat lunch with you, so obviously she and I are rivals. This isn't a soap opera, and why are you so cheery about it? Aren't you supposed to be jealous? Do you want to make me jealous? No, I don't want any of this. Jealous? Rivals? I think I see what's going on. Selena, do you like Shoji? Of course I like Shoji. Who wouldn't? Look how cute she is. And sweet and talented. Shoji has lots of great traits. Are you telling me you don't like Shoji? Because this book kind of says otherwise. Look at how much work went into this thing. I'm a little jealous, to be honest. I should have buddied up with you, Hoshi. I can make you a copy as well. Don't worry about it. I don't like mooching. Besides, it would hurt the romantic value of this one if you made a bunch of copies for others. Why does it have to be romantic? Friends can give each other gifts. Besides, Hoshi probably doesn't even swing that way. I know Selena's stubborn and competitive, and somehow manages to take things too seriously, and yet not seriously at the same time. But I don't think she'll give away that I'm actually a guy. I don't know about that, mate. She might actually be enjoying herself a little too much, but I won't go that far. I hope. Well, Hoshi, do you swing that way? You're asking if I like girls? That's the idea. Well... Look how pink she's turning. I bet that's a yes. No, I mean, I've just never been sure. I've never really, had a chance to figure it out. Ooh, so we're hoping to find out with Shoji. No, I don't know what the act. I hope you to find out with Shoji. I don't know where this is going now. I bet she would help you figure it out real quick. I bet in between study session or something. It could be really cute and casual. Why are you describing this? And why do you sound so supportive of it? What? I'm not sure I understand. I thought you were supposed to be her rival. Rivals can give each other friendly advice. Besides, weren't you just complaining about us being rivals? That was before you started making things up about us. Okay. I'll let you two get back to your romantic little lunch. Just know that I've got Shoji in my sights, Hoshi. Work hard. So now, half the cafeteria is looking this way, though I'm more concerned about what Hoshi thinks than anyone else. He just got shoved right into the middle of this all of a sudden. Then again, so did I. I didn't think Selena would do that. Whatever that was. Yeah, that was a little awkward. I'm sorry about her. She's a little strange. It's okay, I think. So, Selena likes you? Yeah, she does. She's made that part pretty obvious. I see. But she thinks I like you romantically as well? I guess so, but I think it's more that she thinks that I like you. I mean, really, this is all over a simple half-hour lunch, so don't think anything seriously about it. It's alright, but I think for Selena it might be serious. What about you? Do you like Selena back? Oh, I don't know. I haven't really made up my mind about that. I see. So, is it a choice? A choice? Who do you like? Does it just come naturally, or do you choose? I've always wondered about things like that. If it's the same for other people as it is for me. I've never really thought about it like that before. I guess the interest develops naturally, and then I have to choose and act on it. Yeah, that's how I feel too. Though usually I'm not brave enough to act on it. Some girls can be forward about it, but I just can't. So I guess Selena isn't really at fault for acting that way. Well, if you look at it like that, this is sort of silly, isn't it? Look, like one of those movie dramas. I should really try hard too. I've never been someone's official rival before. I wouldn't want to disappoint her. Don't fall into her madness too. Selena didn't talk to me during practice today, and she ran like lightning. None of us stood a chance. I don't think she was mad at me, but now I'm not so sure. Maybe I should do something about it. Sorry, Selena. Your country bumpkin accent. Your cute little blonde hair and freckles. You're cute as country pie. But I'm gonna have to set you free. Be free, Selena. My sweet country child. No. My voice, I hurt. No, I think it's best to leave her be. What if she's actually mad at me? Come to think of it, I've never really seen her angry. I bet she's one of those scary types when she's mad. It's not like I'd know what to say to her if she was. I'm not used to joking around with her, so I just make it worse by not being able to take it seriously. I'm not sure Selena's the type to take it too badly, and she acted okay at lunch. She's probably just being polite, and I should follow her example. And hey, I might even get to shower alone today. Really, shouldn't that be right rather than... Shouldn't that be a right rather than a privilege? It's the last day of term already. I desperately need the break that's coming up. Even if I haven't made plans for it, I don't care. I could probably just sleep for a week straight after that week of cram studying. I'm still seeing formulas when my eyes close. What are you... Oh, what is that? Is there someone outside my door? Uh-oh, I know those voices. Good morning. Good morning, Shoji. Hi. So, weird coincidence. Hoshi and I just showed up at your door at the exact same time for the exact same reason, which is probably going to make it extra awkward on you. That's always what I like waking up to. So, what's the reason? Well, since you stayed with me over break last time, I thought you may not have anywhere to go again. And it seemed like your parents weren't going to be back in the area for a long time. If that were the case, I was going to invite you to my place again. But it looks like you might have somewhere to go after all. Yep, with me, if you want. I got this bright idea to invite you out over break. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm also going to point out that I haven't gotten to spend any time with you out of school. So, in the interest of fairness, you should definitely choose me. Selena does have a... Oh, you're bullet... See, you're making Hoshi uncomfortable! You're not supposed to agree with me. It's kind of... What? I'm not? Of course not! We were supposed to be opposites, pitted vehemently against each other. We're rivals. Our sole objective in life is to violently fight over Shoji's affection and time. Don't encourage that. And you're both a little more similar than you might think. In fact, we should hold a debate, presenting all the points of why Shoji should stay with us. Well, I haven't given a chance to prepare. Neither have I. But I'm sure I have many good reasons. Preparing would be completely pointless. I am fairly good at debate. I should be able to hold my own. She's so adorable. My gosh. That's especially true where Shoji is concerned. Ooh, is that a challenge? I like your confidence, Hoshi. I didn't expect that from you, but I think I can take you down. Thank you? Really, all of this isn't necessary. Oh? Do you already know who you're going to pick? You should tease this out until someone offers you a money bribe. That's what I'd do. I didn't say that. Then no one's going to pay me to hang out with them. You're making this ridiculous. I'm making this fun. Now fess up and tell us who it is. If I was holding my breath, I'd be turning blue. I didn't say I knew. Actually, I think you're right, Shoji. This isn't a decision you should make right now, in the spur of the moment. We surprised you with this, and didn't give you any time to think about it. Maybe you should tell us at the end of the day. That's a little anticlimactic, but she would need time to warm up to the idea of spending break with me. I wouldn't be so sure that's what she'll choose. There we go, that's the spirit. Self-confidence and a sense of superiority over your enemies is all it takes for success. Did you hear that, Shoji? I'm getting better at this. You're so adorable. I can't take it. I don't think Hoshi really takes this seriously. Then again, I don't think Selena does either, sort of. Alright, I'll let you know at the end of the day, but I really don't want either of you to be offended. I promise I won't be upset. I'll be upset, and I'll turn it into some training energy, so it's no big deal. Well, if it means so little to both of you, why did you make such a big fuss? I really don't want Selena and Hoshi to end up fighting over me. I never even thought something like this was possible, least of all while I was impersonating a girl, but it looks like that's what the situation is heading towards, even if I really don't want it to. I should be honest with both of them, even if it means confessing. It's my last year of high school after all. Who gets through high school without confessing a crush with at least one girl? I have to do this. I might change everything for the rest of the year, for better or worse, but I have to act on it now. Who should I talk to after class? Dun dun dun! It's totally. Selena, I've already said my goodbyes. We know where we stand. The only one is Hoshi. Honestly, Hoshi's been here with me since the very beginning. She's been my best friend for longer than anyone else, even if I've only been here one term. I want to spend the break with her, and if I do, I'm going to tell her how I feel. And if I do that, I have to tell her the truth about my gender. I can't keep lying to her day in and day out, not when she trusts me so much. It isn't fair to her. I can only hope for the best. It's a lot to confess all at once. She might not take it well, and if she doesn't, I don't think I can blame her. But there's no excuse for not trying. I'm not that cowardly. Just like always, she's the last to leave because she has to clean up. Hoshi, need a hand? Oh, Shoji. No, that's alright. It's the last day of term. You don't have to help me clean up. You should be celebrating with everyone else. No, really, I want to help you. We always get done a lot faster when we work together anyway. Well, if you're sure and actually want to, I appreciate it. Actually, I wanted to talk to you about something too. I thought that might be the case. Is this about break? Yeah, it is. And some other things, actually. Is everything alright? You look a little nervous. It's just a lot to get off my chest, really, and I don't want to upset you. No, it's okay. What? If you want to spend break with Selena, that's fine. There's no need for me to be upset about it. I never meant to put you in that position. It wouldn't be fair in the first place, nor was it my intention. It was just a complete accident. I didn't know she would invite you as well. No, Hoshi, no, that's not what I meant. It wasn't? No, the point isn't... I just don't want you to be upset, even if you probably should be. Shoji, you're really not giving me any context for what we're talking about. Here, let me put the chalk away for you. Your hands are shaking. Oh, we're shaking! I'm sorry. This is difficult. I have it all in my head, but actually saying it... Just say it. Anticipation is the worst part, but if you get it over with, then it's done. My mom used to tell me that about taking medicine, but I think it applies to a lot of things. Just say what you want to say, and as if you were talking to yourself. She's right. It's time to get this over with. What I wanted to tell you was that you're the one I wanted to spend break with. You're more important to me than I realized, and I really do like spending time with you. But I can't do that again and not have you know the truth. Because the reason I want to spend time with you isn't just, in an interest in friendship. I mean, it could be, if that's what you want, but... Oh, damn it. I've never been so scared in my whole life. Or cared more about what one person thought about me. Question mark? Hoshi... Here goes. Hoshi, I'm not actually a girl. I'm afraid to even look at her. What if she's horrified? She's laughing? Hoshi, this isn't a joke, please. What? Where did this come from all of a sudden? Hoshi, why? I decided not to bother with anticipation too. Just get it over with. But I knew, Shoji. What? You too? Too? Ah, I take it you mean Selena. Yes, I knew. Of course I knew. I'm not so easily fooled as you seem to think, but I can explain later? If I'm alright. If I'm alright, if that's alright maybe. Then, can I kiss you again? Yes, of course. That's a relief. I was worried you'd turn me down or be upset. No, shh. I'm definitely not. I never thought it would go this well. That Hoshi and I would end up kissing in the classroom. I was expecting a slap, and this is what I got instead? So you really want this? You're okay with it? I've been okay with it for a while, Shoji. I just wished I could tell you that so we could do this. If you wanted to, I mean, I'm glad you do. Even if she made the first move, I can tell she's a little shy. I am too, to be honest. But she does go after what she wants when it's important to her. I should be grateful to her for that. Okay. Sorry, I just don't want to lose the moment. It's okay. I definitely know what you mean. What was I going to tell you about? Oh, right. That, I knew. The evidence was right there. All it took was some piecing it together. The week we stayed together helped me a lot. The hard part was figuring out what you felt about me. I wanted to believe it, but at the same time, I was worried. What if it was just a misunderstanding? But I thought, no, I hoped I was reading you right, and you might actually be interested in me. So, I knew you were a boy, and I had left. All I had left was to decide what I wanted to do with that information, and this is what I chose to do. I see. I'm guessing it took both of us a lot of courage, more than you probably suspect. I'm probably not typical girlfriend material. Hey, no. Don't say that. I don't like hearing you put yourself down, even when we were just friends. I wouldn't let anyone else talk that way, so I won't let you either. Shoji, I'm a little overwhelmed thinking of saying that as a boy. I'd say it regardless. Still, you're making me blush. I'm glad you're interested in me and not anyone else. When Selena openly admitted to liking you, I was worried. I tried to not show it, but she's so forward. I thought you'd definitely be interested in her. I care more about you than you probably know. I don't know how I could be interested in anyone else. You were probably one of the kindest people I've ever met. I've never really naturally clicked with someone the way I did with you. I really didn't mean to fish for compliments. You didn't. I just can't shut my mouth long enough to stop giving you them. Oh, player! He's a player! Shoji is in full guy form now. He's been holding it in all year. Guy form to the max. Besides, you put up with me and my secrets, so I've kind of earned them. But weren't you weirded out once you realized? Not really. By the time I was certain, we were already fairly good friends, and it didn't matter so much at that point. Maybe near the beginning of our friendship, I would have minded more, but not so much now. I'm curious about why you're here at the school, though. That part is the part I don't understand. Oh, of course. I should probably explain, but I'm warning you, it's really dumb. Fade to white! All this over a little error with your admission form? Pretty much. Well, I'm glad for it. If it hadn't happened, we might not have met. But will you still think of me the same way, even when I'm not like this? I will. You really don't need to worry so much about that, Shoji. I can understand your concern. It would be bad if this came as a huge shock to me, but it doesn't. You and your secret are perfectly safe with me, I promise. Thank you, Hoshi. I just realized, this room is where we became friends. Did we become something more in here, too? Something more than friends who occasionally kiss? I'm guessing. Yes, ideally. Is that your way of asking me out? I believe my way of asking me out should be a little more direct. Well, I want your way... Well, I want your way of asking me out. Well, now that we've built it up so much, it's a little embarrassing. But you've already know the answer, so you have the upper hand. Oh, alright. Shoji, would you like to go out with me? I'd love to, Hoshi. I'm glad. And just think, you can even wear trousers when we go out together. I might actually weep for joy. One of the things that made it hard to determine if I was right or not was how comfortable you look in girl clothes. So, I somewhat doubt it's as difficult as you say. I may be exaggerating a tiny bit. I thought so. Anyway, come on. Would you like to go walk back to the dorms together? I'll help you pack for break. And I'm curious to see you in boy clothes, if you don't mind. Oh, someone that actually wants to see me as a boy! Yay! I don't mind that at all. Thank you, Hoshi. Epilogue number 1. Boy clothes! Yeah! If anyone else found out that I was actually a boy, I never heard about it. It's hard to believe that my time at the school is already over. Hoshi has been with me from that day we confessed to each other in that classroom. It's been the best year I've ever had at school, that's for certain. We were never open about dating, though. It seemed too complicated, considering. And Hoshi's a little reserved by nature, so the secrecy suited her just fine. I didn't care about what people knew or didn't know, as long as I got to be with her. Selena even respected my choice and conceded defeat, in a manner of speaking. It was rather theatrical. It's nice to be able to walk around as myself with Hoshi now. To do things couples are supposed to do out in the open, even if it's simple as holding hands. We complement each other as well. I don't know how I would have gotten through entrance exams without her. Now that I still needed her for studying, and had the same exam to worry about since we applied together, going to the same university seemed like the best option for us, since I don't think I could stand to be apart from her. She probably would have been a little more mature about it. But we both would have missed each other. According to our acceptance letters, that isn't going to be an issue. We both made it. Each time I've started a new chapter of my life, I've had to face it alone. Now, I have her by my side, and I don't think I'm going to change anytime soon. Oh, okay. It's adorable. Wow. Being here brings back memories. Oh, I was like, Hoshi voice? What's Hoshi voice again? I really only need a few things for college, so it shouldn't take long. I think most girls say that, but time becomes some abstract concept in stores. You know, I'm not usually bad about that. No, that's true. In fact, I was probably worse than you last time I was here, since I didn't know what I was doing. At least I didn't have to shop around the skirts this time. I've gotten used to seeing you like this. I'm getting harder to remember when you wore a skirt. Since you agreed to come, you can help me pick out a nice new set of lingerie. Oh, you need that for college? You know why I need that. Oh, shit! Maybe you should buy one too, just for old time's sake. Yeah, right. I could wear it around the new campus with a skirt too. You could. Just construct a new identity everywhere you go. Just thinking about doing that gives me a headache. Besides, I like exactly who I am now. As long as I get to be out with you in the open with you, I like that too. Come on, Shoji, let's get going. And no staring, and no staring at the front of the lingerie store. I wasn't going to stare at anything. I wasn't, Hoshi. The end! I'm assuming that's the Hoshi good ending. Well, I must say, I was really looking forward to, at the beginning of the game, trying to, like, manufacture Miss Rowan. And maybe we'll have a bonus episode with Miss Rowan. But I enjoyed this game. I wasn't so sure when the game first started out, because it was a little awkward at times. But, maybe it was just Hoshi's storyline. I loved Hoshi's storyline. I didn't think I liked Hoshi much at first. But she's adorable and probably the exact kind of person I'd actually end up dating. So it worked out well for me, and that's obviously kind of why I ended up going down her path. But I just want to give a big shout out to the people at AJTilly. They were so generous enough in sending me a key to play this game. And I was going to play this game anyway, so I really didn't mind definitely putting it up on my channel because I was planning on recording it anyway. But just another big shout out to them because it meant a lot to me that they felt enough on my channel to go ahead and do that. But anyway, guys, I really do hope all of you that stuck around and watched this whole thing enjoyed yourselves. I know I had a blast doing this. More fun than I thought I would. So anyway, guys, I will definitely be seeing you around. I've got some visual novels planned for December, some special ones and some new ones coming out. So I really hope you look forward to that. But anyway, guys, I have been Fiddle Ferret, and I will see you back on the prowl next time. Bye-bye.